play, and then we go into the game. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. You are watching Premier Division Highlander Season 5 ETF2L. This is Sookie doing work versus Team Killswitch.
We're gonna set up with, this is the regular spot, just kind of over the little over here. Everyone of course suiciding. So just standard, nothing unusual about that, nothing unusual about this setup right here. But definitely I will be watching Emilio Estevez trying to get either the demo, or I mean the engineer or the medic with his sick strats.
Yeah, Tommy's got the sticky set up, and just a quick rundown of Sookie doing work. We have Pidox on Heavy, Soon is on Scout, Muffins is going to be running Medic, Quell on Pyro, Foxy on NG, Limp on Soldier, Atomic on Demoman, Jude on Sniper, and Granger Boba on Spy. And as setup time ends right now, Atomic is going to be holding up on the top with his, on Cliff with his team. Jude instantly getting a headshot onto the Soldier. No bomb coming out from there right now. Atomic's just going to be spamming over the rocks, trying to do a little bit of damage. He has those sticky trap set up on Tunnel. It's going to be interesting to see if he can get any picks. We're going to see who's going to be making the big first play.
So Sad Panda kind of overextending in the tunnel right now, getting some kills right here. Scout goes down. Essen backs out to the cart, sits with the Scout Champ 3013, just kind of trying to get a nice cap, but their Sig goes up really high. He's being blown away by the sentry. There goes the pop by Muffins. I think he got forced there, or she, and it's going to be a massive advantage for Sookie. Yeah, for Killswitch right now. They're kind of trying to push the cart through the tunnel, but nope, there is their Quell just kind of looking out for the cart. But it's going to be a massive disadvantage for Sookie doing work right now, since EG is sitting on 100% Uber and just waiting for the respawns.
Yeah, it was a really good job by Killswitch right there. They managed to time and coordinate their bombs in. They forced the medic. The engineer went down. We got Sad Panda attacking that sentry. Now, Killswitch are in control. They're going to be pushing up onto this cliff. Heegee's going to be hit around the corner, keeping onto that Uber for as long as possible. And as the Uber is probably going to start making their way around, it looks like they did actually try to reset up on that cliff, which may have been a bad decision. It may cost them roof, but with that 75% advantage from Muffins, hopefully Sookie doing work are going to be able to hold that roof point. Heegee and his Heavy is just going to be sat up on this cliff right now. They're going to be starting to get onto that cart, and they need to start moving onto roof very quickly. There is a Spy hiding behind, and the Sniper's watching choke, but the Heavy medic sat up on roof. They don't have an engineer or a sentry up there yet, but they need to get this Uber out quickly, and they need to make sure that this is that sentry isn't going to be going up. And as I say that, a big force comes in onto Muffins right there from work. That Uber's going to be progressing down the stairs, but they're going to have to rotate back around. Still no sentry up here, and Killswitch have a lot of time on that cart. They're going to keep pushing it. Heavy medic are on top, and they're going to be forced down to block the cart. And as I say that, still no sentry. It looks like the engineer's probably fallen back to third. Yes, he has. So there's not really going to be too much of a hold onto second. Sookie doing work, forced to give that up. Killswitch going to be grabbing the second point in just over 2 minutes.
So much happening right now. Heegee is sitting on 100% Uber. He's being attacked, and he was forced to pop a lip, doing an insane amount of work just bombing the medic. So even though they had full Uber advantage, it's not going to work anyways. Muffins is sitting on 75. They managed to set up on the third point just a little bit, but the demo, Eliasov is absolutely destroying all the buildings over there, and he got headshot by Jude. Looks like
Kate got sucked by Main. Actually, he was. It looked like he clicked on the demo. He got Muffins. I'm sure Muffins was around the corner, but I don't know. Kate got doing a bit of work from Main, but that's Muffins down. That's a big Uber advantage, over 50%. For Killswitch. They just need to be feeling confident on where they're going to use it. Grenjabob's going to be trying to go for a pick, but he actually gets caught out by It's Mint the engineer, and he's going to go down. Keiko overextending a little bit, trying to get a headshot onto the medic or onto Pidox, but that's not going to be happening. Third point captured in 3 minutes, and this hold right now is absolutely crucial for Sookie doing work. Isn's going to be taking down Heegee though, so that's a big Uber advantage from Sookie doing work coming out right now, and some time is still being put onto the car, but it's going to be a little bit of a reset reload for Killswitch. They can't really do too much just as of yet with the big Uber advantage coming out from Sookie doing work.
Yeah, exactly. Sookie doing work really need to pick up their game right now. Just kind of set up a nice defense instead of just losing players and bleeding out all the time. There goes Jude to K-Cut snipes over at the tracks, so there's going to be a disadvantage for Sookie doing work. Some long-range snipes there. Muffins is sitting right now at 100% with full advantage right now, 50%. So probably she's gonna save it up for inevitable push from Killswitch since they're so aggressive. There's nothing stopping that train. Sad Panda trying to get a little bit of cap time on the card, along with Sit and Chan. Trying to push something. There goes Emilio Estevez to Jude. Just respawned and he's already getting kills. Nope. Sit down, some K got counter sniping in. So there is a lot of sniper v sniper action right now.
Yeah, definitely. And we're going to see Muffins sat with this Uber. Killswitch looking like they could be able to drop down any minute right now. Ubers are equal. It's looking to work, losing a couple of players. And there we go. Uber's going to be coming in from Killswitch, and they have massive pick advantage right now. Piddix is trying to get as many players from Killswitch down as possible, just pressuring them out with that slightly better Uber, but nothing too major coming out of that. Just a couple of picks, really delaying them more than anything, and that's just going to be another reset reload. And maybe Killswitch wanting to go back in with this. They do have those pick advantages on the engineers for the Sentry. I believe the Sentry went down in that exchange, so now it looks like they're going to be peeking from map, and the Sentry actually did stay up, which is quite specific. I'm not sure how that happened. Engineer is going to be respawning as well, but it looks like Killswitch want to be peeking through map and trying to do as much damage as they can there. Heeji's getting spammed out though, so having to run back and grab that health pack. This last point wall can take so long to push, or it can take such little time to push, and now it's just going to be Killswitch trying to get that perfect advantage to want to push. It looks like they want to dot push it in with just 76% Uber. Muffins is grabbing that Uber though right now, and it looks like Sookie New Work has the player's advantage. The heavy drops down, and there's nothing that Sad Panda, or no support that Sad Panda could get done other than forcing the Uber and getting the Sentry. So I regret everything I've just said, and it looks like Killswitch, they've got the Sentry down, they forced the Uber, they've balanced out the Ubers a little bit, but Muffins is back on 20%, and Heeji went down, and that's a slight advantage. It's just going to be the Sentry being rebuilt now. But it looks like Killswitch are going to be able to start pushing it in right now. There's 4 players down there, that 5. Limp going down right there, and Candle's going to be peeking around this corner. Nice reflect onto Pidox. He reflected a rocket, I believe it was. I thought it was the Sentry rocket. He's going to be rushing in. WM1ing the medic, WM1ing the Sentry, the dispenser, and everything around that. Killswitch is going to be able to be getting stacked onto this point in 6 minutes 17 on Payload Badwater. That is an impressive time, and definitely a time difficult to beat. And it looks like Jake's actually timed out of Mumble, so I'm going to be solo casting it for a little bit. I guess hopefully you guys won't hate that too much. And we're going to be going into the second round now. We're going to be seeing Killswitch defending, and they just need to hold it for 6 minutes and 17 seconds, which is definitely doable unless Sookie Doing Work pulls out some insane wipe at mid and destroys them. Mid on the first point. This could be a very bad situation for Sookie Doing Work to be in right now.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
24 seconds left on the clock. I didn't actually see where the stickies were being set up. I'm not sure where Emilio Estevez has decided to put up those stickies, but let's see if those super secret traps, if he has any traps, is going to be able to get anybody. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. Let's see how the suicides, let's see if Sookie Doing Work can get this wave of suicides out quick enough to be able to start going on to last. It's an alright time, but it's an easy time to beat. So now Engineer's going to be getting onto that card. There we go, the trapper's actually on the card. The Engineer and the Soldier down straight away. Those fast respawns are going to make that not really too much of an issue though. K-Caught taking down Quell, and Granger Bob is going to be going down, so this wave of suicides hasn't really been able to do much. Scout and Soldier both watching Tunnel exit, being able to completely look down any of that. Jude managing to take down K-Caught, a little bit of a split on sniper action happening right there, and it look a push through Tunnel is something that could be happening. We see the Uber coming through here. The Atomic's actually going to be leading this through Tunnel. Heals are by Tunnel as well. So there we go. The Killswitch are actually forced to drop down to try to fend this. And we're going to see Sookie Doing Work dispensing out that damage, really forcing them out. They had to multi a lot more. Sookie Doing Work only bringing in Atomic, a slight flash to the Scout, but nothing too major. It's just going to allow them to have that longer and better Uber. They lost a couple players in that exchange. They're going to be forced out of Tunnel pretty quickly. I'm quite surprised they didn't manage to pick that up. The Sentry still seems to be up, going strong, but that Uber exchange is going to be extremely important. Heeji managing to grab about a 20% advantage in that, and heals with the demo are still by Tunnel exit. And we're just going to be seeing what can get done out of that. Atomic manages land a nice pipe onto Chan, but nothing too major. K-Cot getting 2 kills on the sniper and the soldier. And a couple backstabs. There we go. Sookie doing work. Really not many players up, and it's quite a dreadful time right now. They've just got just under 5 minutes. Piddock's actually managing to take down the sentry gun, and Piddock's being the only one on the card as of right now. The rest of Sookie doing work are actually up on cliff and going to start making their way down. Heiji has that 100% though, and there is no sentry on roof as of yet. Other than there is just Kill Switch stood up there. So let's see if anything can come out of that. K-Cot taking down Limp again. More sniper picks, nothing really too major, nothing too game-changing, but we do see a little bit of a push, coming in from the staircase right now. Heavy on heavy action, a little bit of air blasting coming out from Kill Switch though, so Sookie doing work, pressured out of this a little bit too much. Demo overextended quite a bit, manages to take down a little bit of everybody though. There was no sentry there to begin with. Heiji managing to get out of that exchange though, but not healing anybody. It's going to be the second point captured with 4 minutes left on the clock. They need to keep going. They need to move on to third. They can't let any sort of defense be set up on third. And with the massive respawn wave coming out now, Heiji staying alive, about 20% advantage for Sookie doing work. They're going to already be making their way on to third. They need to grab this and they need to start moving quickly, but it looks like Kill Switch don't want to give up this point without a fight. They're going to be holding by corner, just spamming around the corner, trying to do as much damage and as much delay as possible. But of course they don't want to wipe out the players. The demo actually goes down as well as their soldier there, and that's their key to start falling back. Limp goes down to a nice backstab from Eliman, but the card is going to be captured. So that's 3 minutes 20 left on the clock, and they need to move quickly. There is a 10% Uber advantage though, and if they can get the medic in this exchange, it's going to be crucial. But PG, really nice plays, managing to fall out of staircase, being able to get out, and now that repush is going to be very, very strong on defending this last point. If they can make it work, the sentry is going to be going down. Spy's going to be coming up behind the heavy and the medic. The medic actually went down there. That's Muffin's down, Quell's down, Piddox is down, Jude is down, Atomic is down. So many players down right now, and I believe Jake has finally decided to come back and join us. With 3 minutes left on the clock, this is going to be a crucial push, and I mean, Sookie doing work, they really have one last chance for this.
Yeah, I just remembered to refill my internet with buckets, so I guess that should be fine right now. What happened? Did they actually push? Sookie didn't work? Did the last round finished?
Yeah, Kill Switch managed to secure that in a little under, or a little over 6 minutes, should I say. So, really solid push by Sookie doing work thus far, but with under 3 minutes left, they need to start getting that pressure on as quick as possible. Ubers are around equal. I'm not really sure what the sentry is, actually. Where'd it go? Oh yeah, it's holding back by the ramp right there. Very nice position. It's going to be a much more passive hold, but it's also going to be stopping them from pushing this. It's looking pretty bad for Sookie doing work right now. They need to stop losing players. Piddox is going to be respawning now, and they need to keep their players alive for this push. If any players go down, this could ruin the entire push. Heavy's a bit overextended right there. K-Cot and Chan are down, so that's 2 picks to go off of, and I think that's going to be their cue to push. Jude goes down, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue, and the Uber comes out from Kill Switch, going straight up into the corner of death. But Sookie doing work, gonna possibly try bully them, but they lost so many players in that exchange that I don't think they're gonna be able to keep up with it. Heiji goes down though, and so let's see if they can push in the last 1 minute 30.
Yep. So again, Kill Switch right now is just losing a lot of players, even though they pushed quite far, just trying to get some control over that little choke over there. Muffins is still alive, she's healing people, so the heals are gonna be crucial in this push. They really need to stack people right now. There's minute 20 on the clock, but they're managing. It's like there's only 2 people for Kill Switch right now, and boom.
Solid plays by Sookie doing work right there. A little over 6 minutes is a very tough time to beat, and Kill Switch had a really solid time, but Sookie doing work managed to push a little bit faster, and that's what secured them that round. That's going to be a good round. They're going to be going into the next round. I believe Sookie doing work should be attacking first, and Kill Switch should be defending first. I think that's how that works, but let's see if Kill Switch are going to be able to secure the next round, or if Sookie doing work are going to be able to take the next one as well.
So since my internet is refilled with the buckets, I'll just go quickly through the first round. Kill Switch just looked really strong. They pushed so fast the first 3 points, and then on the last point, they kind of like stuck on Sookie doing work's defense. And from what I saw right now, 6 minutes is a really tough time to beat, and they managed to beat it by 1 minute, which is something remarkable for Sookie doing work. They just kind of got themselves together, you know, and like a whole bunch, and just pushed in. Just be aggressive as hell. everyone they meet, and that's it. That worked, and there's 1 point for SDW.
Yeah, K-Cot actually, I'm looking at the logs right now, K-Cot getting 16 kills, Jude only on 12. But both of them having 5 kills on each other, which is quite impressive. Like, a lot of focus going on for both snipers. Really great work by both of them, really shutting them down, making sure those crucial picks, those crucial med drops aren't going to be happening from the enemy sniper. And I'm really enjoying seeing the little sniper battle going on right now. We're going to be going into the second round as soon as both teams ready up. They switch teams, and we're going to be seeing what happens in this next round. Honestly, like, I want to see Killswitch bring him back. It was a solid time. It was just a solid push by Sookie doing work, and it was really great play by Sookie doing work, and I want to see if Killswitch are going to be able to bring that back. You know, they're going to be able to maybe push it a bit faster, or, you know, 6 minutes is a solid time. Maybe they just needed to work on the defense a little bit more. I'm not really sure, but what I can definitely say is that the next round is going to be crucial and an exciting round at that, so don't go anywhere. Here at Blackout Gaming TV, Jake, what are your predictions for the next round?
Well, since I saw a Killswitch the first 3 points, I think I'm gonna that aggressiveness. It sure does. Damn,
yeah, I think he's lagging out a bit right there, and I assume he's gonna time out again. I heard a bit of lag in his voice right there. So great predictions. Probably greater if I could understand any of the words, but it's 9v9. The next round's probably going to be starting. This is crucial, and it's going to be a fun round to watch. And there we go, Jake disconnecting from Mumble. That's great. Granger Bob also timing out. Maybe they're the same person. Yeah, Granger Bob's going to be timing out. You know, we're going to be waiting for... I don't know. We're not going to be waiting for Jake. Jake's probably going to be joining us a little bit later on, which will be quite fantastic. It's nice for 2 people casting rather than just listening to one person talk about everything. But we're going to be waiting for Granger Bob to join back in Spy. I haven't seen too much Spy work, really. I don't know if that's just because I haven't been paying attention or if nothing's really been happening. But honestly, I haven't seen any amazing picks from the Spy. But maybe I'm just missing them, and maybe it's dropped the med 3 times. That's probably my fault. But 9v9, Granger Bob's back. Very nice, fast reconnect, which is what I like to see. And we should be going live again any minute soon. Not really sure what they're waiting on. Maybe somebody's AFK or something. But the next round I want to see. I know I've said this like 3 times. I'm just probably filling space right now. But honestly, this is... Badwater's a fun map. I personally, as I said before the cast, it's just an enjoyable map. It's interesting, it's fun. I just like the entire design and the play mechanics of it. And I feel like Killswitch, like 6 minutes 17 is a solid time. And I don't understand how Sookie Doing Work pushed it faster, but that was pretty impressive. So now we're going to be seeing how it works. As I said, Sookie Doing Work are going to be pushing first, and I believe Killswitch should be defending. I think that's how this works. This STV lagged out a little bit for me, and everybody's paused. I believe they just went live, but there we go. Sookie Doing Work on offense. And we're going to be seeing Killswitch on defense. We're going to be seeing how quickly Sookie Doing Work can push. How quickly can they push that card all the way to the end? And will Killswitch be able to push it faster the next round? Emilio Estevez, I watched them for the stickies there. It's in the little grass at the front right there. That maybe is going to be able to get some people. Maybe it won't. I'm not really too sure. It's kind of an interesting spot, you know. It's not gonna be dropping the medic, or maybe it will. Maybe I'm gonna regret that in around 90 seconds. But we're gonna be seeing how the suicides work now. Sookie Doing Work, their suicides straight on first didn't actually go too well, but I mean it didn't go badly either. So let's see how this is going to end up. 10 seconds left on the clock. Jake is back, I think?
Yeah, I hope so. I finally hope so. And I'll take you to the gate opening. So they're gonna jump. Nope, this regular rollout, just kind of trying to figure out where the thing is. FedEx just running with those fists of steel, trying to figure out where this is over as well. I think Amelia's gonna help them, so there's nothing out of that. There goes Atomic trying to get something. Nope, there K-Cod absolutely denying. They don't even let him go. Absolutely going huge right now on the first point, but the sentry is being spammed heavily out of the cliff area right there. Felix goes down eventually to Sad Panda. So all of those attempts to kind of get the, or at least get the sentry, are not really that successful for Sookie doing work right now.
Yeah, definitely. When you're attacking first, you set the time, and it can allow you a few respawn waves. And the last time, I mean, it was 6 minutes 17 to beat. That's a really fast and solid time, and that's a tough time to beat. They only had time for one wave of suicides. When it's in a situation like this, maybe they're going to have a little bit more time. They're going to send a couple more waves of suicides. They're going to be able to try and get a few more picks. I think the spy was invisible and just got reflect killed by the sentry rockets. I don't know what just happened, but that was pretty impressive. It looks like Sookie doing work is still suiciding a couple players in. I believe Muffins is still starting to spawn. No, Muffins isn't. Muffins is starting to make their way up a long cliff, I believe. No, they're rotating back around to tunnel. It looks like another tunnel push with a sniper and the scout. He's going to be able to call that very early. Soldier's going to be denying that. It looks like they're just trying to decide where they want to push from, how they want to push into this sentry, because this first point, this sentry can do a lot of work if it has a solid defense, but the engineer is trying to repair it as much as he can. But Itzmin is having a little bit of a trouble. There we go. Pidox from down below is going to be able to take it down. Sad Panda is going to be able to deal damage as well as Spy. Jib Jab stabbing the medic in the face a little bit. Heiji still managing to survive out of that though. But with Sookie doing work, only 3 players up, it is a matter of do Killswitch want to hold it. And it looks like Itzmin's going to be falling back up to roof, and so is the heavy medics. I think they're going to be holding somewhat passively on this first point. They're going to allow the cart if Sookie doing work want it, but they're not going to be giving it up without a fight.
Well, what you saw there is just basically was a little cluster of Uber players near the cart area. Pidox is up shooting those Uber players. He just turned around and started shooting the sentry, taking it down. So, really nice prioritization right now of Pidox, just trying to get the sentry, let other players just kind of push in. Without that sentry, red team is not really able to do anything. They just need to back. They went for exchange, and both of the combo went down. But right now, Sookie doing work, trying to get up off the stairs, and there's a lot of red presence already. Brad Uber has been popped. Pigs goes down, and yeah, Muffins needs to run away. She just kind of hangs out a little bit back, trying to get the Uber. She's ahead right now at 75%, while Iji's slowly building his way up. Sentry is level 3 on the cart, just looking, and no one's gonna go through there, so the only hope is going through the back stairs or the main staircase on the right side.
Yeah, definitely solid play by Sookie doing work right there, though. They forced the Uber, they managed to get out, keep Muffins alive, which is absolutely crucial. And now they're going to be able to re-push up through stairs. They have that Uber, they're going to be trying to push. Pyro's doing a lot of work, Candle suiciding to block that, and a lot of pressure's going onto that sentry. It is still Wrangle trying to do as much damage as possible. Only 4 players left alive for Killswitch, though, and that's going to be Sookie doing work, capping the second point in 3 minutes 26. This isn't as fast as we saw on the last round, but maybe it's still going to be enough. Isun pulling out that Boston Basher. If Isun misses, he's going to go down, but K-Cart pulling out that ham backstabbing or whacking Isun in the face. And the Spy trying to go for a big play, but nothing's going to be coming out of that. Still a little bit of time on the cart, though. I'm not really sure how the defense on third is set up right now. They have their players, they're holding quite aggressively. I don't think they have a sentry on third, though, which could be crucial. It looks like the engineer's just going to be setting up on last. Yes, Itzmin has decided just to fall back to last. You know, they don't want to put too much pressure onto this third. They didn't manage to fall out of roof fast enough, and they only got a couple players out of it. But it looks like Sookie doing work having a little bit of trouble pushing in. But they have that time on the cart. The Spy's trying to do a bit of work, but nothing's going to come out of that, and Ubers are around equal. This Uber push, if it happens quickly, it could be over in the next minute.
Exactly. Well, that's a really good decision now of the engineer, just kind of fall back earlier, because they couldn't even save it, but just ignore that. There just goes the Uber exchange, a lot of bullets and the rockets flying around. There goes the medic, though. Keiko just kind of waited the fade and body shotted Muffins to death. There goes Pidox too, so this really early push by Sookie doing work and didn't do much. They kind of got overrun by the enemy team. Sentry is still up and running, level 3, standing behind the railing over the last point, so there's nothing much going on right now. Essen trying to get this card as far as possible, but there goes Element trying to stab his limb. Well, I don't even know. He got headshot by Jude, so there's a lot of exchange right now. Just trying to peek at each team, you know, get a little bit of everyone just kind of bleed, get a little bit of picks, but there goes Muffins being spammed out heavily up top. Really aggressive, Sookie right now. Really
yeah, so it don't work. They have that slight Uber disadvantage, yet they're quite happy. It's just the positioning of Killswitch. They're not holding up top. Killswitch don't have control of everywhere above the point, and they don't have that control that they definitely need. And now Piddox has free roam just to rain down on that sentry. Limp manages to spam out the engineer. The engineer's going down. That's still wrangled. Piddox takes down the sentry. There's 3 players left alive. It's the heavy medic and soldier with 3 respawners coming out right now, but there's still time on this card. They're still going to be suiciding in. Solid defense though from Killswitch. There's 3 players left alive, and there's a scout on it. Isun sneaky backcaps. 6 minutes 2 seconds on that clock. That's a time to beat. And with the outcome of the first round, I'll be impressed if Killswitch can beat that time.
It's a really impressive time. I think it's even better than last round.
Yeah, the last time was 6 minutes 17, so beating it by 15 seconds. Really solid push on that final cap. That was pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. But honestly, I don't know if Killswitch are going to be able to do it. Need some sort of glory play. They need their first wave of suicides to just work, and that's their only option right now. Let's see if they're going to be able to pull it out of the bag.
Well, it's gonna be really difficult for them because they already lost the first round, so they have a slight disadvantage. And with that time, it's gonna be even more stressful for them to actually make it to work. So just regular setup on the first point, just nothing unusual there. I don't think we'll ever see anything unusual there on the first point. It's always every single engine just sets up in the same exact place.
Yeah, definitely. There's some... You can mess around with the sentry spot a little bit. You can have it below the stairs. You can have it a little bit more aggressive on the cliff. But honestly, it's not worth risking in this kind of game. But we're going to be seeing the gates opening. Let's take you through it. A big Sandman ball hitting the sentry, doing nothing. We see the heavy and the soldier already pushing through tunnel though. Sad Panda and Sit look like they want to be putting pressure on there really quickly. Soldier jumping up, getting completely denied. Sit down. Emilio Estevez is going to be trying to do a little bit of work as well. Piddox shutting down Sad Panda and the Demo Man right there. So there's 5 players down. The fast respawns mean that it's okay though, but they don't have any more time for more suicide waves. I'll be impressed if they have opted to do more suicide waves, and with EG not moving out of spawn, it looks like that's going to be actually happening. They want to suicide more, but there's 20 seconds left on the clock. That's a risky play.
Exactly. Muffins is just hanging around 50 HP right now, just being spammed by both Demo Man and the Soldier, but nothing is gonna happen right now. Sapana trying to get some picks over there, but he's only in 40 HP and he's been down to some atomic sticks right there. Amelia says jumps again, tries to get the medic. There goes the pop though. He got a really burst out there, trying to get kills. Nothing happened. So Heeji's sitting on full over advantage, and we'll see some pushing any second right now. The whole red team is just hanging around this cliff area, and I think Killswitch just will make sure that it doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, definitely, but with this Uber advantage, they need to move quick. There's 4 minutes 30 left on the clock, and we're only on the first point. The Uber's going to be coming in. The Pyro actually falling off the stairs, I think. I'm not sure what happened. The sentry needs to go down, though. There we go. We're going to see the Pyro coming in to finish that off. They need time on this card. They need to prevent the players getting back to the roof. There's already a soldier on there. Limp's going to be watching that for Sookie doing work. Sookie doing work whilst they're only 4 up. They may be able to hold the roof, but they don't have that engineer to do it, so it looks like their engineer's probably just going to go ahead, set up on to third actually, and now we see Killswitch, the aggression they need. They already need to be onto third, and it looks like they're going there. They did actually get that full respawn wave, and they're going to be slowly, or Sookie doing work, are slowly going to be making their way onto third. Sad Panda doesn't have any support whatsoever until the demo turns up right now on third, and they need to put more pressure on the third. There's a sentry going up on third at the corner, but they need even more pressure than that. They're going to be able to grab the second point. There's 3 minutes 40 left on the clock. They need to keep moving. They need this pressure. They have that 30% advantage. It's ideal if they keep that, but if they do use it, they need to get Muffins down as well, or it's pretty much a GG, and the cart is constantly being pushed. Comes through maximum. The Uber's actually used. They need to go for Muffins though. Piddox down, Atomic down. The demo's actually doing a lot of work, but Muffins stayed alive. That Uber's going to be coming out anytime soon. 3 minutes left on the clock. Maybe they have a chance to push, but a sentry's going to be going up on last. There's 3 minutes. There's full Uber. Muffins has to drop right now. for Kill Switch to be able to do this in with a little bit of wriggle room for time left. But Muffins is up, Heeji's only just respawning. This could be it for Kill Switch.
There goes the defense for Sookie didn't work right now. So there goes Uber as well. I think they've been a little bit forced there, a lot of shares, because there's nothing bad about that, and there's no other Uber to actually counter that. There goes an amazing headshot. Oh my god, that's Element. Yeah, the Element just kind of a backstab. It was Emilio Estevez. No, that was Atomic. Yeah, that was Atomic. Kind of stirs in the map room out there. A really amazing play. There's not gonna be any time for the next couple of seconds for Sookie didn't work. There is this level sentry, and there is this dispenser. There is the medic building with a scout. So the defense is gonna look preach for Sookie didn't work for the next couple of minutes. Heeji needs to be a little bit more aggressive. 60% is not that much, especially when you have health. Trying to be a little bit aggressive. He takes some random spam as well. So it's gonna be difficult for them to actually hold this. Emilio Estevez there, help out with their spawn, but the lamp is still on mother. He's still up and running in map room, holding it pretty hard. Quell tried to push them back along the track, so there's nothing happening. But there goes the drop. Muffins?
Was it a drop?
I think so. I heard a dropping sound. There goes the immediate pop out of the Kill Switch team. A lot of shares as well. Good decision by Heeji. And they're pushing really hard. The red team kind of backs out. They didn't want to lose play if they want to block this cap. 1 minute 30 seconds on the timer. The card goes down, and there goes the boom. Wow! It was 4.5 minutes. 4.5 minutes push.
That's impressive.
Jesus.
6 minutes and 2 seconds.
6 minutes, 2 seconds, and then pushed in 4 minutes and 30.
Wow.
It's kind of...
Muffins dropping there was crucial. Really, I didn't see... I wasn't fully paying attention. I didn't see who dropped Muffins.
You were watching the cat pictures again, didn't you?
Yeah, whoever got Muffins, top play, like that really, it just threw off Sookie doing works. I heard it sit, good job, well done. But that really secured them that round. That's going to be bringing it into the third round. We have 1 round to Kill Switch. We have 1 round to Sookie doing work. This next
gonna be
round.
The decider. Yeah, this is going to be the decider, and we'll see who's going to attack. I believe it's going to be Kill Switch first again, as it was in the first round, or they might change their mind a little bit. We'll see, but it's definitely up to everything, actually, because those times, really, I usually see around 10 minutes. 9 minutes is pretty okay, 8 minutes is pretty okay, but both rounds were around 6 minutes, and both of the teams managed to push the car faster than the other team who set the time first, which is kind of impressive, I have to say. This is, ladies and gentlemen, your division of ETF2L, so I think that speaks for itself.
Yeah, definitely, and this is what Highlander is all about. I've been reading chat on the side, and it's been a little bit of a Highlander versus 6 discussion. And honestly, this is why I play Highlander. These clutch moments, these incredible games that you just don't want to miss. The way that they're being able to push it just a little bit faster is always really interesting to me, and I love watching games like this. This is the round that both teams are gonna get nervous on. Are they going to be able to get this last round? This is the round that matters. The last 2 rounds were just warm-up rounds. This is the round. It's a golden cap, I guess. Whoever wins this wins, and that's what I'm excited to see. I think Sookie doing work are going to be defending first, which is an interesting choice by them. Maybe they're feeling confident on defending first. So they're going to be switching on over to the blue team. Then when the round starts, it's going to switch them back over. And Kill Switch are going to be attacking first. Let's see what time Kill Switch get. Let's see if Sookie doing work can beat it.
That the stake for today's game is not that high as it comes to ETF2L, because it's only the first match of the season. So still, even if you lose, you still have a lot of time to regain your position in the table. So it's not that important. I think it's more of a personal thing, because Sookie did work absolutely well Kill Switch on Asheville last week, and they definitely are looking up to win this one, because it's ETF2L. It kind of sets them up for the rest of the season, kind of does, and everything can happen 1-1 for both teams, so everything can happen. Everything can always happen.
Yeah, definitely. A nice start to the season is always what you want. You want to win that first game as kind of a set for the rest of the season. You know, we won our first game. Let's progress and keep doing that. And that's exactly what both teams are probably going to be wanting to do right now. I want to see Killswitch take this. You know, the Asheville game was a little one-sided, but come on, let's see Killswitch try pick this up, and we're going to be seeing that. I mean, they're going to be attacking first. They need to set a solid time that they're going to be comfortable defending, but Sookie doing work. Like, there's obviously a reason they want to defend. There's obviously a reason why they want to be blocking that cart being pushed, and I'm excited to see if Sookie doing work are going to be able to take it. Who do you think is going to be able to take this last round?
Oh, it's a really tough question. Come on, you don't give me such tough questions. It's really not really polite. But both teams look really strong. Both teams show that they can absolutely handle themselves in a situation when the time matters. So I think it can go both way. It's 50-50% chance of both teams taking this win. So it's just nothing else I can say about that. We'll see for our own eyes what's going to happen. And of course, you guys out there in the chat are going to see with our your awesome commentary and my awful commentary lagging out all the time. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I was just looking at the logs right now, and last round Jude got 16 kills as K-Cut got only 10, so Jude definitely works his way up the ranks of as Sookie doing work. So it's definitely something to see. Snipers showing their amazing skills.
Yeah, definitely. Solid plays by both snipers. I'm still enjoying watching that. Atomic's going to be setting up the stickies in tunnel again. So doing work on the red team. Killswitch on the blue team. This is the deciding round on who is going to be taking the first game of the season. Let's see who's going to be able to take it. Let's see what's going to be happening with this game. 20 seconds left of setup time. Again, Sentry, normal position. Nothing too out of the ordinary that we're seeing right now. If any medic drops right now, this could throw over the game. Let's see how this goes. Jake, take us through these gates being opened. Done. That's fine, alright. We're going to be going into this. A sticky's being spammed straight up onto the cliff. We see a spy instantly getting around. Element is going to be straight onto this rocks, calling out the intelligence for his team. He's sat pretty much right next to them in E-cloaks. He's going to be going for the medic. He gets caught out though, and he's going to be going down. Sapron is down, Sit is down. We see a demo bomb in, and that wave of respawns. Muffins dropped by Demo's pipes. I didn't see that until I realized Muffins was dead. Oh, that's crucial. Killswitch, push now. They need to get up onto this cliff. They need to start going. They need to get a solid time. Muffins going down. Coming back to this first point though, that massive Uber advantage is crucial. They were forced quite early though. Demo's been thrown around out of the way, and they were only sending a pyro in. They didn't have full support. Sentry's going to be going down though, but a lot of other players for Killswitch are down as well. The teleport's still there. They need to get this. Foxy is down. Roof is clear. They need to keep moving, and with the demo heavy medic and pyro rotating up around to roof, they need to get onto that as quickly as possible. A nice little bit of delay though by the spy right there. He delayed the cart just a little bit. That's going to give a small amount of time for Foxy, but Foxy, I think Foxy's going to be going straight to third, not wanting to risk second, which seems to be a reoccurring theme. We see a soldier bombing in for the medic. There he goes. Sit. Taking it down. Muffins down again. Big Uber advantage for Switch. This is looking really, really good for Killswitch right now. They need to keep PG alive though. Only 70% with 32 HP. They need to get onto this car as quickly as possible as well, but they're losing players. They're 3 up. He just picked up that health pack, and now they have to wait for respawns, and it's just going to buy Sookie doing work some time to build that Uber. Quell's taking down Hiji though, and that's going to be balancing out. That could change the game quite a lot as well, and maybe we'll be seeing Foxy pushing up a little bit. EG's only just going to be respawning. Sentry's still on third though. Not really sure he's feeling too confident on pushing, but they need to hold this for as long as possible. I think I saw a heavy pushing up top, but I clicked away from it because I'm dumb. There we go. We're going to see Killswitch pushing up onto roof. They wiped out that roof. They need to get onto that cart. Scout's going to be stacking onto it as well as the demo, and now they need to start pushing onto third, but there's a big Uber advantage in the way of Sookie doing work, and they have a sentry set up. This could be the point. It's going to slow down Killswitch absolutely completely. Foxy Sentry is going to be able to take down the demo as well. That's going to slow them. Demoman obviously dealing so much damage that losing him in a time like this could completely throw off the game as well. Uber's going to be coming in from Muffins at 100%, only 60% from Hiji as well. That is another like 10-20 seconds of delayed pushing time that they really can't afford right now. 2 minutes 21 for 2 capture points. The cart's just around main right now. That's about as far as they can get it. And we're going to be seeing Sit going down from Jude, taking down Element. And right now, we're just going to be seeing probably a push coming in from up top. I think he's just going to be sung it in from demo. It's probably a good idea right now. Just focus that sentry. Try and get either a force or a sentry pick. And soloing in on the demo could be a great idea right now. Let's see what they want to be doing. I mean, Killswitch, they're just taking spam damage right now. They're not actually going. They seem a bit hesitant. There we go. The Uber's going to be coming in. It looks like it's just going to be a solo on the demo. Straight onto that sentry, getting as much time and damage onto it. The sentry, no, the blue sentry actually goes down. The sentry for Sookie doing work is going to be kept alive. Muffins went down in that exchange though after the Uber exchange, so that's a little bit of an Uber advantage, and that's pretty much their key to push. But they need to keep PG alive, and they need to keep the rest of the players alive. Sad Panda's on 100 health. Demo's having to fall out. Jude's taking down the engineer. They're going to try to get time on that cart, but they're losing players. They're bleeding out. They don't need to, and it's a very choke point. As Doctor said in chat, it is quite choke pointy right now. The only place they're going to be going in from is directly in front of them, which is why third point can be very difficult to push, and it's going to be taking a little bit of time. And right now, Hiji's got that Uber advantage. They need to keep their players alive. They can't afford to be bleeding players out right now. They need to get that Uber, and they need to go in quickly. And I believe the sentry's still up on third. Really solid defense, though. Muffins is on 60%. They have to go now, because as soon as they wait, they're just going to be missing out on it. Right now, we're going to be seeing it's just kind of kill switch peeking from main, and the Uber's going to be coming in. Muffins is on 90% though. Muffins, all she has to do is fall back a little bit and repush, and this is more than likely going to be a hold from Sookie doing work right now. Sentry's taking a lot of damage, but still not enough focus fire onto that sentry. All the kills going out straight onto kill switch. They had a really solid first point, really nice med picks onto second point to be able to push into it, but nothing else is going to be coming out of it, and now it's going to be a reset reload. Muffins has that advantage. Killswitch are in a pretty bad position right now. This time, obviously, probably not going to be as big as the last time, or as good as the last time. We see Granger Bob sat in the corner though. Will he get the medic? He goes for the medic. Misses this time. EG getting a sick crossbow onto him though. Uber's around 20% advantage in the way of Sookie doing work, and they're going to be building it. It doesn't look like Killswitch have time to build it all like they want to. Sad Panda's peeking by the doorway, spamming out that sentry. A lot of focus by going onto the sentry. Foxy's going to go down. Candle getting a sick reflect. The sentry's down. Now they need to get onto the cart, but they lost a lot of player. Muffins went down to a very low HP, but has that Uber now, and it could be an Ubered block onto this. They don't even need to walking onto it. Hiji kept alive in that exchange though. That's 60% versus 100. That's not going to be as bad as possibly predicted, but I want to see where Foxy decides to go. If Foxy decides to set up on this third point, it could almost give away the last point, but it could also mean a really solid defense. And I saw Foxy take a teleport, trying to save the dispenser. As soon as that dispenser goes down and they capture the point, that's pretty much it. Hiji's going to be getting that Uber. Hiji going down on 9%. Muffins used that Uber. So play by Pidux last minute. That's definitely going to cause a little bit of frustration in the Killswitch mumble. And we're going to be seeing how Killswitch want to handle this. They have 6 minutes 16 just for the third point, which is a sloppy time compared to the other two times we've seen. And now we're going to be seeing if or how long it's going to take them to push into last. Muffins is going to have that 50% advantage though. That is crucial right now for holding it. It's looking pretty good for Sookie and work. They just need to be able to keep it up. Soldier's going to be bombing in. Sit's going to be taking down Limp. Just a free pick, an easy pick that he could jump in for, and he did so very well. Muffins is going to be sat around the 80% mark, just sat by the car. Hiji going down to Jude's headshot, even more of an advantage. They're going to be suiciding in though. The sentry goes down by the demo, and there we go. Candle's rushing in, forcing that Uber. Solid work by Candle, really just pushing in, managing to equal those Ubers out. Hiji's going to be up as well, so Ubers are going to be around equal. and now it's just a time of should we go in. Killswitch, they need to push now, but they don't have the players around with them, and with Sookie doing work just next to their spawn, it doesn't matter so much if they lose the players. Sentry's going to be going up by the ramp. It's going to get a bit of spam from Map Room, I believe. Yeah, the Demo and the Medic are actually going to be there, as well as the Heavy. And Chan is going to be going down to Atomic Stickies, though, which is pretty impressive. But Dispenser is on fire, slowly burning. Everything else is on fire as well. Spiders are getting caught out just before a medic pick. If you just look at the players for Killswitch right now, it's not looking very good for them, and they're in a pretty bad decision. Or in a pretty bad position, sorry, I'm really good with words. Almost 100% advantage for Muffins as well. Like, that big advantage is crucial. Chan's going down. Quell getting a reflect onto Sit. Quell getting a reflect onto the Demo Man. 2 reflect kills in the matter of a couple of seconds. Muffins has that Uber. PG's on 10%. This isn't looking good for Killswitch right now, and this could be GG. This could be the hold that's going to win them this game, and honestly it's looking pretty likely right now, unless we see some big defense from Killswitch after this round. It's going to be extremely unlikely that anything major or any kind of win from Killswitch is going to be coming out from this game. So going to work again, just sat around this sentry, playing by the sentry, playing by the dispenser. They don't need to go in to Killswitch. They could if they wanted to try get a little bit of an Uber advantage again, but they don't need to. Spy's going to be 7 essential though. That Uber actually came out from Muffins trying to do a little bit of work. He got pretty much the entire of Killswitch, so I'd say it did quite a bit, but Heiji managed to stay alive out of it. That's 100% Uber, full Uber advantage, and this is their time to push if they want a respectable time. We're going to be seeing all the players alive. Sunpanda going down to 79 HP. The Sunpanda down, which could be a big problem. They're going to be pushing it into this last point. Candle's just going to be plus forwarding in, destroying the teleporter in a second, chasing the medic up hires. It's going to be rotating back around. They need to get time into this cart. They need to be able to push it. Mini Sentry up on the top. Spy managing to get away from Candle. They're suiciding players onto the point. He's probably going to go down. Going down to 2 HP and getting out of that. Candle still chasing that Spy, walking into the Spy. There we go. There is Granger Bob. Granger Bob's going to be going down, and it looks like a failed push. Muffins has that 80% Uber. If they can keep Muffins alive for a couple more moments, this could be another solid defense. They need to get Heiji. Heiji going down to 8 HP. Heiji down. And now it's 4 players up for Killswitch. Sookie doing work. Have 100% Uber. They have a setup. This is around a 10-minute time, or at least it's coming up to a 10-minute time, and there's still no sign of a push happening anytime soon, and I don't think any sort of push is going to be good and working anytime soon. Chan's going to be suiciding into the cart, just trying to get a little bit more time on it. They don't want to leave that cart rolling back too much. And we're going to be seeing that Uber from Muffins at 100%. Heiji's on 30% right now. And it's just going to be waiting to see what happens. The Muffins Uber comes out though, destroying Sookie doing work. Even though they just Ubered, only 4 of the players left alive. Foxy's getting pressured though, 3 players left alive. Muffins down, 2 respawners. This is Killswitch's round more than likely. They're going to be able to push this. Let's see what kind of time they have. It looks like they're just going to be trying to block off all spawns just due to live. That's an 11-minute and 4-second time. From the other times of 6 minutes 17 and 6 minutes 2, both of those times being beaten by the offensive team. This could be GG. This is 11 minutes for 4 points, unless something absolutely insane happens. I'm pretty much calling it GG for Sookie doing work. But let's see how Killswitch can defend. Let's see what kind of miracle plays they can pull off. I'm excited to see. I don't think there's any sign of Jake coming back either. I apologize about the issues that we're facing tonight. A slight amount of delays and Jake just disappearing, and you only have to listen to me for the night. But hopefully you're enjoying this game as much as I am, and hopefully you will be coming back to Blackout Gaming TV whenever we cover any more games. Which, of course, if you click that follow button and if you check out all the social networking links down below, you'll be able to get those, and I believe they're put in chat every so often as well, so you can go ahead, check those out. Be sure to know exactly when Blackout Gaming are going to be covering more games in the future. But right now, gates are going to be opening 11 minutes for Sookie doing work. Are pretty confident right now. They just need to roll this cart to last. Quell's going to be going down. First casualty of the round by K-Cot. Foxy going down as well by the demo. I believe that was the demo's traps. And we're going to be seeing how these suicide waves, Sookie doing work, can afford quite a few suicide waves onto the Sentry. Probably 2, maybe 3 if they're feeling like it. They just need to make sure that no medics are going to be dropping. We saw Muffins drop at the start of the last round. It didn't matter too much because of the third and the last hold, but it did throw off the first 2 points quite quickly. So let's see if both medics can stay alive nicely. We have a bit of pressure coming onto Cart though. Foxy's trying to short circuit those rockets away. Uber's exchanged on Cliff though. Not many suicides actually coming in before that Uber exchange. I don't know if that was a force or what, but all I know is that both Ubers were exchanged. Both medics stayed alive, and Hiji's got like 10%, but that's nothing really of significance. Scout still on the Cart, just trying to push it for as far as possible. The Sentry's still up though, which is a really nice work. Granger Bob trying to sap it, but nothing coming out of it either. And we're going to be seeing both Ubers being built. 20% advantage from Hiji right now. And, you know, Muffin's not really in a good position. Pidox is actually peaking low. It forced Kill Switch to drop down, but Sookie doing work couldn't pick up any kills out of it, which is crucial because now Hiji's got that 20% advantage. They're going to be rotating back up around Cliff. Granger Bob taking down the Engineer though, and it's Sap. I don't think Candle's running Homewrecker either, so that's going to be the Sentry down. They're going to start holding back a little bit. It looks like they're going to be falling straight out. You know, I was expecting maybe a passive hold on this, but with Muffins from Sookie doing work coming up to that Uber quite quickly, it looks like they're just going to be wanting to go straight back to roof. They don't want to risk it. They have a solid, they need to defend really solidly. They don't want to be throwing away a point accidentally, and that's something that is very easy to do right now. Jude's going to actually be peeking right from the back. The Uber's actually forced out of Hiji, or it was an Uber exchange. The Pyro's going to be chasing into Sookie doing work. Pedox is going to be going down. Jude taking down Sit. And a couple players are being exchanged from both teams right now. They need to get time on that card though if Sookie doing work want to be able to do this. They have 9 minutes though. They have a bit of flexible room to use with. And let's see if they want to use that. Well, both medics actually went down though. Fins is going to be respawning about 8 seconds before Hiji though, and that could be the decider with the Ubers. The Pyro's actually just going to be stunned on the car. I believe that's Quell. I'm just going to be stood all at that cart, capturing that point. Nobody else is really alive with Sookie doing work or around to push the cart. And there we go. Scout's going to be getting onto it. A couple of respawners coming in from Kill Switch. The Sentry is at level 3 though, set up on that 3rd point. This should be a pretty solid defense unless Sookie doing work gets some insane plays coming out. Play. Let's see if they can do anything. It looks like they're just going to be peeking from main. Granger Bob focusing down K-Cot. K-Cot doing a lot of work this game. Great focus there. Candle taking down Granger Bob though. Atomic is down. Muffin's not really being able to help anybody right now. There's nothing really they can do. Sookie doing work is just being spammed out. And there's honestly nothing too major they can do. It looks like Emilio Estevez is going to be trying to go in for some sort of kill. Sapa supporting though, taking out Pidox. Soldier's going to be bombing in. A lot of Sookie doing work are really hurt. They'll be going for a little bit of a play onto Muffins right there. Not going to be able to get it, but that's fine. They still have that Sentry on 3rd. They're still going to be able to hold it pretty well. And we're going to be seeing Ubers at equal right now as Sookie doing work are actually forced back to the 1st point. They're not wanting to die or waste this Uber anytime soon. And meanwhile, like Kill Switch, they're holding really aggressively. Solid defense by them. They had a slow time and they know that they had that slow time and they know exactly where they need to be. They're going to be in a house, or they're going to be using that Uber. They're going to be flashing it into the demo. Heavy and Pyro and Heavy getting out of that fight nicely, and just that Demo's going to be able to spam it straight through. They're managing to take down a Sentry though. That's nothing of too much significance right now. Sad Panda being able to save himself from the Spy, and it's just going to be a couple players being exchanged right now. But really nice defense from Kill Switch right there. They know they knew that they need to be aggressive. They knew they need to hold it off, and they did it superbly. And now it's going to be, if Sookie doing work can push this point, that's going to be a massive time for them to push last. But if they don't, that's going to be a couple more minutes off it, and that could be crucial. Muffin's going down to 60 HP. There's a scout on the car, but Keiko absolutely wrecking everything right now. Medic's going to be holding back by the dispenser. Honestly, nothing they can do. And it's just going to be a reset, a reload. Muffin's going down, though, to a backstab from Eliman. That's pretty huge. 6 minutes left on the clock. They need to go for a play onto Hiji now. but I'm not really sure where Hiji's actually holding. Yeah, it looks like they're just holding by that house. They don't want to be holding too far back. They know they need to be aggressive. They know they need to be able to deny Sookie doing the work. And now it's just going to be a couple suicides coming in from Sookie doing work, trying to get some work done onto Hiji. I believe they actually forced Hiji, which was nice. I didn't see who actually got that, but Hiji went down to a real low health, managed to pop that Uber, pop it or drop it. And that Uber advantage from Sookie doing work is going to be their advantage, or their key, or their cue to push, as long as nothing fatal happens to the medic. Or the medics anytime soon. So, still nice defense. That's another minute wiped off the clock, going down 5 minutes 20 seconds for Killswitch right now. Nice defense, like going from 11 minutes to like 5 minutes left on the clock, whilst the other games or the other rounds were 6 minutes. Really nice defense, really nice work happening right now. And we're going to be seeing if Killswitch can keep it. Oh, Muffins is actually going to be using that Uber first. They know they have the advantage and they're going to be coming in. It looks like the Pyro's going to be trying to suiciding in for it. Keiko and the Demo is going to be going down though. Hiji's going to be able to fall out of that with that full Uber. They're going to be able to walk to that point. There's just under 5 minutes left. But Hiji and the Heavy may be feeling somewhat confident on pushing back into it. Muffins actually went down in that exchange though. So whilst they got that point, it does mean that they still could not be able to push it anytime soon. 4 minutes 30, Hiji be forced out. Still having that Uber though, that big Uber advantage could be crucial if they want to push back into Sookie doing work. Make sure Muffin stays down. There's definitely a viable option and definitely something to consider. It looks like they're holding quite aggressive with their Demo Man, so it's something maybe they're considering. Sad Panda and Eleman are going to be able to respawn right now. A lot of pressure coming onto the cart straight away. It's been taking on a channel of a Scout versus Scout battle. The Uber's actually going to be coming out from Killswitch though. They need to chase down Muffins and they managed to take down Muffins. Emilio Estevez, really nice use of that Uber. There is Limp in map room though, spamming out that sentry, which is gonna give a little bit of an advantage for Sookie doing work. But with their medic only just respawning, only just starting to build that Uber, Hiji with that 30% advantage, this is gonna be a nice solid defense on last. Again, with just under 4 minutes left, this is where Sookie doing work are probably gonna start getting a little bit nervous. They don't have too many they don't have that many advantages to push. They don't have that much time to work with now. Going from 11 minutes down to 3 minutes 25. So doing work, it's still possible, but it still is definitely very difficult as well. Chance going to be going down to a rocket from Limp. There's 30% advantage still in the way of Killswitch. So any kind of push that's going to be happening from Sookie doing work is going to be able to be blocked. As I said, that candle reflecting, killing Limp. And Sad Panda actually went down in that exchange, which is something they didn't want. They've been able to use that Uber to go for the medic. It looks like there's so much pressure coming in from above though. So they're going to be able to force out that Uber. They're going to be able to sit up top. The Heavy actually dropped down, which is a little bit of a dumb decision. And I believe Pidox, yeah, did go down. But the Uber's going to be coming a little bit later. There's 5 players left alive, but there's also 5 players left alive. So doing work. They need to be chased out. They need damage done to them. And there we go. Sad Panda's going to be coming back in, cleaning up, getting Atomic, getting Muffins. And there we go. It's 4-4. 2 minutes 30 left on the clock. 3 minutes left, or 3 seconds until there's a big respawn wave for both teams. Medic's going to be coming up at the same time, so equal Ubers are going to be coming into play right now. And we're going to be seeing K-Cot taking out Pidox, taking down Quell. Honestly, man of the match right now. K-Cot just completely shutting down anything and everything that Sookie doing work are trying to do, and he's doing it very nicely. Now we're going to be seeing Killswitch playing quite aggressive. You know, they're doing a lot of damage. They got Muffins again. The backstab coming out from Granger Bob though, taking down Hiji. Balancing it out those Ubers a little bit, but Muffins is going to be respawning 15 seconds before Hiji. If Sookie doing work can build this quick enough, if they want to go for an Uber push, it could work very nicely in their favour. We did actually see Killswitch playing quite aggressive right there. They're going to be forced out, and this is Sookie doing work's last chance to push. 1 minute 56 left on the clock. Mini Sentry straight by ramp, dealing a lot of damage. It looks like Killswitch aren't being able to hold up by the tyres area or by above the point, which is something that Sookie doing work are taking advantage of each round. 1 minute 24 left on the cart. Sentry's going to be going down from Demo. 70% from Muffins, 50% from Hiji. Sookie doing work are going to get that Uber just before them, and they're going to have to use it as soon as they get it. They can't afford to lose any players right now. A lot of spam coming around this corner. Just over a minute left on the clock. And we're going to be seeing that from Muffins. They're going to use it straight away. A really nice play. Now they just need to keep Hiji alive. Hiji's actually running crit streak. I did not notice that. Going to be falling out through staircase. Everybody that Hiji was healing was alive and is now elsewhere trying to save themselves. Hiji going down, Kickout going down. Look at that, 4 players left alive, 3 players left alive, Sookie doing work. It's the demo, it's the medic. Medic's going to be going down. It's the spy and the sniper left alive versus a heavy on 23 health. Heavy's going to be going down. It's Mint is the only one left alive. It's Granger Bob stolen like car. They get the respawners in. They're going to be defending it. 30 seconds left on the clock. Sookie doing work are going to be suiciding in straight away. A couple respawners are going to be coming in from Kill Switch, but there's 3 seconds left until everybody's back up. Jude's down as well. Ubers aren't going to be any kind of situation in this right now. They're just going to be stolen like car. Massive damage. Candle, Reflect, killing Quell. There we go. Sookie doing work. Only 3 players left alive. It's the spy. It's the spy left. There we go. That's a wipe from Sookie doing work. Kill Switch being able to hold from 11 minutes going down all the way. Other rounds were 6 minutes. That was 11 minutes. GG. Kill Switch takes the game versus Sookie doing work in ETF2L Season 5. Pillar Badwater Premier Division, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why Highlander matters. This is the reason Highlander is played. And this is honestly one of the best games I've seen in a long time. GG to both teams. Really great plays. I do apologize about Jake not being here, so you did have to listen to my voice for the night, but hopefully you enjoyed the game as well. Be sure to check out all the social media links to know exactly when Blackout Gaming are going to be casting and covering other games in the future. Remember, Highlander Premier Division is a fun division. It's a fun thing to watch, and Blackout Gaming is going to give you the best coverage for all of that. All the social media links are going to be in chat and down below. My name has been Haydn. We have had the beautiful and wonderful John on camera being able to cover this entire match as well. That's going to be Kill Switch winning on the 3rd round. GG. Thanks for tuning into Blackout Gaming TV, and I'll see you all next time.